Hello students, we have started the chapter noun already lesson, and in this lesson I have explained you about the proper noun, common noun, and the countable, uncountable. All this we have completed. Now come to the next type, that is the concrete noun and the abstract noun. So what is a concrete noun? Concrete nouns are the names of physical phenomena which can be observed with the senses. Okay, so what is a concrete noun? Concrete nouns are the names of a physical phenomena which can be observed through the senses, means which we can see, as in which we can see or taste or smell, means which have the physical phenomena, which has the existence. So such type of names will come under the concrete nouns. You can take the example here, student. As in, if we are saying student, it's having its physical form, means we can see them. So this is your concrete noun. Water also we can see, we can drink, as in means these things are having a physical existence. So this will come under the concrete noun. This is a concrete noun. Bus, if we are saying bus, furniture, train, all these are having their physical presence, as in when we are saying we can see them also with our sense. So the things, the names of such things which we can observe through our senses, so such things will come under the concrete noun. Such nouns are called as a concrete nouns. And the abstract noun, what is the abstract noun? Abstract noun are such kinds of noun which do not have their physical form. Okay, we can only think about it, we can only think about it, or and we cannot observe with the senses. So abstract nouns are the names of phenomena that are not physical and that we can think only about and cannot observe with the senses. Okay, means abstract nouns are such kind of nouns which we cannot see, isn't, which cannot be observed with our senses, means which neither we can see, touch or smell, only we can think about such things. So such things, such names will come under the abstract noun. For example, that is the happiness, size, friendship. If we are saying friendship, isn't, we can only just think about it, friendship, because friendship is such a concept that we neither we can touch nor we can see, only we can, friends we can see, isn't, but friendship is a thing that we cannot see, neither we can touch, only we can just think about it. In the same manner, childhood is also such a thing which we can't see, neither touch nor smell, isn't, only we can think about that. Imagination, this is also such kinds of noun are called as a abstract noun, means the names of such phenomena that do not have their physical form and that we can only think about. Okay, about which we can only think and it cannot be observed with the senses. So such nouns are called as abstract noun. And the nouns that have the physical phenomena and which can be observed with the senses, so such nouns are called as a concrete. Okay, means the concrete nouns, this you can touch or see, it has the physical phenomena, but the abstract noun, they do not have any physical phenomena. Okay, and this can also be, concrete noun can be either countable or uncountable, and abstract noun also be, it can be also both. Okay, but mostly we consider the abstract noun, that is uncountables. Okay, so now you can see in the next exercise, and after the explanation of each and every nouns, kinds of noun, I have given the exercises. So students, please keep on completing your work. Okay, so mark the countable nouns as C and uncountable as U. This already I have given you. Now come to the next one, that is mark the concrete noun as C and abstract noun as A. So the nouns which is a concrete noun, you have to write there C, and which is the abstract one, you have to write there A. So fan, this is a concrete or abstract? This is a concrete because we can see them, as in fan. Yes, it's having its existence, we can see it. So this is a countable noun. Sorry, it's a concrete noun. So you have to write here C. Then the next one, that is enmity. Enmity, this is, I mean, we can't, it do not have any its physical existence. Only if we are saying enmity, sorry, it's enmity, only we can think about it. So this is your abstract noun, love. This is also, it do not have any physical existence, only we can think about it, so this is also an abstract noun. Now clock, this clock, it is having its physical existence, we can see it, so this is your concrete noun. Okay. Time, time, if we are saying time, it's your abstract noun. Leaf, leaf, this is also a concrete. Cleverness, we can't touch them, only we can just feel about that. Okay, we can observe that cleverness, so this is your abstract noun. Letter, letter, this is also your concrete noun. Tire, this is also your concrete noun. Intelligence, this is your abstract noun. Enmity, this is also abstract, and book, this is your concrete noun. Okay, this you have to do in your copy. This exercise you have to complete in your book itself. Now come to the next exercise also. In this, here certain nouns are written, okay, and in front of this some blocks are given. As you can see here, that here some nouns are written, and here in different blocks their categories are mentioned. So the noun which belong to which, under which category, you have to put a tick mark over there. Okay, for example, Columbia, whether it's a proper noun, common noun, countable or uncountable, so which one it is, this is your proper noun, so you have to put a tick mark here. Attention, this is your uncountable noun, so you have to put a mark over here. Microphone, this is proper noun, common noun or countable or uncountable, this is your common noun. Okay, so you have to put a tick mark over here. And one more thing, that this is not necessary that these noun can belong to only one column. Okay, it may be two also, because common noun can be countable also and uncountable also. Okay, so sugar, this is your uncountable noun. Equipment, this is also uncountable noun. Diesel, this is also uncountable. Apple, this is your common noun also and countable also. Okay, you have to put a tick mark over here also and here also. Crocodile, this is also a common noun and a countable noun. Mountain, this is also your common noun, you have to put a mark over here. Poetry, poetry is the uncountable noun. Carrot, common noun and the countable noun. Amul, Amul, it's a proper noun, you have to put a mark over here. So these exercises you have to complete in your copy, in your grammar book. Okay, so in grammar we have completed till chapter number 5, that is the noun. So please complete these exercises in your book and keep on revising your lesson. Once again, I am reminding you about your pre-made syllabus, that is first 3 chapters from your grammar textbook and first 3 chapters from your reader textbook, and the things which is given backside in your grammar book, that is the antonyms, synonyms, phrasal verbs, proverbs. Okay, so these things also you have to prepare. So this is the syllabus for your pre-mid term exam, so kindly prepare it. Thank you and have a good day.